What's up guys, it's Kira here and welcome back to my channel. January was a little bit crazy. I moved house and I'm now living in a new apartment with Joseph in another part of Dublin, and obviously a move is always really stressful. There's so much to do. You have to physically pack everything and move it, but we did really well. We didn't get stressed. We did as much prep as we needed to, and the whole process went as smoothly as we could have hoped, and we are just so excited to be in our new place, and it just feels like an absolute dream. It's just gone February now and already we are almost settled in. There's still a few little bits left to do with the house. Yeah, January has been a little bit all over the place, but also a really exciting month. So there definitely have been a few products and things that have stood out to me, so I'm going to talk you through them. Starting with beauty, I have a handful of products here from NARS. I went to one of their press days recently and I picked up a few of their pieces, and oh my god, my makeup bag has not been the same since, and I have now rejigged the way that I do my makeup based around some of these products. Now obviously this isn't sponsored. I was gifted these products at their press event, but I will 100% be repurchasing literally all of these. There's a few products that I was gifted that I'm not including in my favorites just because I feel like they don't suit me or they just don't excite me that much, but these 5 are incredible, so I'm going to talk you through them really quickly. The first one is their new bronzer, and it is in the shade Laguna. It's really simple, there's no shimmer in it whatsoever, and I basically use it as my everyday contour. So as you can see, this is a super light contour, which is so key for me. I do not like a heavy contour. I like it to be super subtle and really blended. So I've been using this here, all around here, on my jawline here, and just blending all that in. The size is very generous, so I don't think I'm going to need to repurchase this soon. So next up from NARS is a product that I'm sure you guys have heard about before, and I just can't believe that I haven't tried it until now, and it is their blush in the shade Orgasm. So it's a super light pink, almost peachy shade, and it just looks so good on my skin tone, but from what I've heard, just about any skin tone as well. I like how it doesn't really colour your cheeks very much. It just adds that really light flush of colour. And I actually stopped wearing blusher for the past like 3 months, and I don't know why. I just stopped wearing it, and I've really noticed a difference now that I've added blush back into my routine. It makes me look a lot more awake and a lot more healthy and a lot less pale. So the next product from NARS that I was really impressed with is their really finely milled powder, and this is the Soft Velvet Loose Powder. A very fine milled powder. It doesn't really have a shade, it's kind of like a translucent powder, and this to me is very similar to the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I had currently been using, and I sometimes find it a little bit heavy on my skin. I know people absolutely love the Laura Mercier powder, and I do think it's great, but I was finding that I was looking a little bit caked when I wore it. I was getting a bit annoyed with my makeup, and this product came in at just the right time because it's kind of a lighter formula, and I'm also using it a lot more sparingly. So I've been using this guy pretty much every day now, and I've been really impressed with it. So one of the new launches that the event that I went to was actually centered around was for these really nice soft matte concealers. So I know that the NARS Creamy Concealer is a real kind of favorite of their products. A lot of people use it and absolutely love it, and this was one of their new launches, and it is the Soft Matte Concealer. It's really creamy, and I just dab it on under my eyes. I use a really light touch. I don't wipe it. I just dab it on and then dab it again with my beauty blender to blend it out. So what has been impressing me the most about this concealer is that it is super lightweight, but it offers really good coverage. So when I do my makeup routine, I was getting used to putting a lot of heavy duty concealer under my eyes. I was using the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer and just loading that on under my eyes, then dabbing it out with a beauty blender and then setting it with powder. And I was feeling like my makeup was starting to look a bit caked and just a little bit too heavy, so this came in and it just saved me. And I basically dab this under the eyes and then I top it up with a bit of this powder, and it just is perfect, and it lasts for a really long time as well. So both of these together are really good. Now the last thing that I wanted to show you from NARS is one of their new launches, and it is one of their new lipsticks, and this is in the shade Kiss Me Stupid. So I'm wearing this on my lips today. It's the exact color that I want, and the finish is quite matte, but it doesn't dry or flake on my lips, and I think that's just key. It's just so nice to not have to worry about it. So you can already see that it is well used, and I'm pretty sure that I will have to repurchase this immediately when it runs out. Now I have one more makeup product to show you, and it is not by NARS, it is by Rimmel, and it is their Brow This Way eyebrow, I suppose, mascara. It's kind of like a gel brow thickener, and it's just really good. So it's basically like mascara for your brows. And I know that these types of products have become really popular, and some of them are very overpriced, and I think this one comes in at a little bit over €5, so it's definitely on the more budget end. So for me, I like my brows to look full, but I need them to look very natural. I want them to be kind of a bushy full rather than a thick kind of sculpted full. So I use an eyeshadow to fill them in, just kind of like a powder, and then I go over them with this, and this is the key thing. This is the thing that spikes up all the hairs and makes them look just much bushier and like they're naturally that thick, which is so important. Now, there is one thing about this that I will say: when you open it, so much product comes out on the brush, so it's really important to get the excess product off the brush, because if you brush it through your brows with all the product on it, you're going to make an absolute mess. But it's a really easy thing to rectify. You can just take the product off the brush yourself by doing this, and if you want to, you can wipe it on a tissue. I've been really impressed with this, and I've been using it every single day in my makeup routine. So if you are looking to try out one of those gel brow mascaras before you spend loads of money on the really expensive ones, maybe pop in and pick up this one first. Okay, so that is everything from beauty, and next I'm going to move on to a homeware, kind of a lifestyle product, and that is my absolute favorite throw from the Sweater Shop. Now, you may have seen this throw featured in my Irish Christmas gift guide video that went out in December, but I have been cocooning myself in this ever since. January has been a really chilly month, and my favorite thing to do is to curl up on the couch, wrap myself up in this throw, have a really nice hot cup of tea or herbal tea, and just watch something or kind of potter around on my laptop, do a little bit of extra work, and it's just such a nice throw. It's a cashmere wool mix, so it's a really high quality blend, and it's just so soft to touch. I picked up this throw in the Sweater Shop. They're an Irish shop. They have branches in Dublin and all across Ireland as well, and they also have a website which I will link below, but they sell loads of amazing throws. They do really nice wool versions, they do some gorgeous cashmere ones, and there's just a lovely selection there. So if you're looking for a really nice gift for somebody, or you want to get something for yourself, this throw is gorgeous. As you may have guessed, there are so many other homeware pieces that I'm absolutely loving right now because we have just moved. So if you'd like to see more of my interiors recommendations and some of the pieces that I picked up recently, be sure to check out my latest interiors haul video. I will link that in the description below, and that has a breakdown of pretty much everything that I've picked up for the house. Now we are moving on to fashion, and my footwear favorite of the month has to be these Vans. They have just been worn non-stop. I picked them up in JD Sports about a month ago, and they are just the perfect sneaker. I feel like they've replaced Converse in my like top spot for footwear, because not only are they super comfortable, but they go with absolutely everything in my wardrobe. I can wear them with jeans, I can wear them with skirts, dresses, you name it, they work with it. And coming into summer, they're going to be even more of a staple in my wardrobe than they already are. So yeah, these are for sure my fashion favorite. So I picked these up on JD Sports. They're about €60, and I know that they're selling out in a lot of different places because they're such a popular style right now, but I will link where I got them below, and I will also link a bunch of other places that I know sell them. So another fashion favorite, and something that you will probably have seen me wear with the Vans that I just mentioned, are these deadly fishnet socks. Now these look absolutely mental on camera, but I'm going to put them on my hand so you can see, because I'm not going to put them on my foot because that would be weird to put that in front of the camera. So this is basically what they look like. They are a fishnet sock. They have this really thick band, and you can either wear them a little bit higher up on your like mid calf, or you can have them kind of sit down on your ankle. Let's just pretend that that's my foot. These I picked up on ASOS. I had wanted to get them for so long. They were sold out in a lot of different places, but I finally found them on ASOS. There's such a fun little styling element to add to things. I think they add that little bit of interest, and I think they look so cool with a pair of old school Vans. They also look deadly with ankle boots. So again, I will leave links in the description below of where I got these guys, and also some other versions of them as well, because I know they do them in different colors, and I'm really tempted to get like the blue version or the nude version. I just think they look so cool. So the very last favorite I wanted to talk to you guys about is an app for your phone, and I think that I'm going to start including apps as recommendations in my monthly favorites, because I am someone who is absolutely obsessed with apps. I feel like I have an app for everything, so I'm going to use this as a way to share some of my favorites with you guys. So this month's favorite is Productive, a goal setting, habit creating app. The idea behind it is that you set up your habits or your goals that you want to achieve and you tick them off every single day. Now it sounds really simple, but it actually works so well, and I think it ties in really well with the new year and the idea of like New Year's resolutions. So this is a really handy way because it makes you accountable for your habits or your goals every single day. But what I love about this app is that it splits them up into morning, afternoon and evening. So all you see in the morning are the tasks that you need to achieve in that space, so you don't get distracted by all the other things that you have to do that day, which for me is very handy because I get so distracted and I really do need to have kind of blinkers when it comes to helping me focus. So looking at my tasks today, I can already tick off the work on YouTube one because I'm doing that right now. And then I'm also going to tick off my Instagram post because I've done that. And I'm also going to tick off my healthy lunch because I actually just ate before I started filming. So this is an app that I've been having a lot of fun with, and you guys might like it as well. I think it's free to download, and the paid version is only €4, and that's a €4 flat fee. There's no monthly subscription. So I will leave the link to it in the description below if you want to check it out. And no, this is not sponsored. I paid for the app myself. I just thought it was really cool and wanted to show you guys. There you have it, guys. Those are my favorites from the month of January. There is definitely a good mix of things in there, and I hope that you enjoyed it, or maybe I gave you a little bit of inspiration for some new things that you could try out yourself. If you liked this video, then feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that helps me out a lot. And if you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post 2 new videos every single week, and I would love to have you back for more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!